Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. I got an interesting lineup for you today with a raunchy animated film and Disney remaking one of their 70s titles. Let's start with Sausage Party, with Seth Rogen and his buddies decide to bring their stoner humor to the animation medium in what is almost like a warped, alternate universe Pixar flick.
I was wrong before. There is a great beyond without you, and I'm gonna go there and fill myself with something else.
You don't need that.
Yes, I do. I'll fill myself with a parsnip or a dill pickle, maybe even an eggplant.
You couldn't fit an eggplant in there. It's too big. It'll tear you in half.
Oh, you'd be amazed what I could fit in here.
Let's just stop this, okay? Okay? You're my bun.
Oh, don't. You're my bun. Hey, trust me. Hey, guys, come over here. Follow me.
Sausage Party is definitely audacious, but it's also very funny and highly creative. This simple concept of sentient food is taken to its fullest and most horrifying potential. From the opening minute, this film is unrelenting in its targets. Nobody is safe from the movie's humor. So if something offends you personally, well, the person sitting next to you will get his just desserts not long afterwards. However, it's not just shocking humor for the sake of it. Seth Rogen uses it to comment on a variety of subjects like religion, colonization, territorial wars, immigration, among other subjects. What also impressed me was the story is actually decently constructed and actually not unlike some of Pixar's films, with Toy Story being a particular influence as the food tried to return to their shelves. The characters are also mostly likable and well-rounded. My personal favorite was a kosher bagel voiced by Edward Norton doing a Woody Allen impression. The animation is well done, with the innocent colors serving as a hilarious contrast to the horrible things that happen to the various food products. It's appropriately cartoony, so kudos to the film's directors Greg Tiernan and Conrad Vernon for the impressive work putting this together. We also get an Alan Menken song with lyrics that made me laugh just at the sheer unbelievability that someone wrote them. Sausage Party is funny, ridiculous, and I hope we see more animated films from Seth Rogen and company. Thank you, Amy Pascal, for greenlighting this. The next time I hear somebody say Sony Pictures is a studio that just produces films for money and don't take risks, I'll just respond with, they greenlit Sausage Party. Next is the new version of Pete's Dragon. Only in this one, Pete is a feral child and there are no musical numbers.
Looking for something?
You scared me. Weren't you asleep?
The same reason you're not, I suppose.
I guess you heard about the boy.
I did. Word travels fast in this town. How long has he been out there?
6 years.
6 years. Nobody can survive in that forest for 6 years. At least not alone.
Well, he says he wasn't alone.
I admire Pete's Dragon for taking a more low-key approach than we're accustomed to with family films, and for taking it in a completely new direction. A lot of people take issue when a remake deviates too much from the original film, but that's what I think they should do more often than not. It's an opportunity to take a story and do a new spin on it. However, I found myself rather underwhelmed with Pete's Dragon as a whole. My main issue is I thought the characters were rather underwritten, with Pete being particularly confusingly written. He will know what some things are, but then in the next scene he'll be confused at the sight of a sandwich. Bryce Dallas Howard is just sort of a mother figure and that's it. Robert Redford just plays the wise old man, with most of his dialogue just consisting of speeches that might be more at home in a Pepperidge Farm commercial. Carl Urban's antagonist had a weak motivation, and Wes Bentley just sort of faded into the background a lot of the time. Elliot the Dragon did not work for me either. His design reminded me too much of a big furry Scooby-Doo, and I never got emotionally invested in Pete and Elliot's bond. There was a lack of adventure and magic to this film, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of the original, I did eventually start to long for Canoe on the Water. As negative as I'm being, it's certainly not a poorly made film. The production is decently directed, but this was a story that never compelled me, and at times I was even bored with it. In terms of Disney releases this summer that are about a young child befriending something big and friendly, the BFG was more my bag. Thanks for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.